Hi everyone. The topic today that we'd like to discuss is rule of algebra. Before you have tried any of the algebra questions, you must be familiar with all these 9 basic rules, right? The first rule is x to the power of n, which is equivalent to the x multiply x. For example, x to the power of 3 is equal to the x multiply x 3 times. Right? For the second rule, x to the power of n multiply with x to the power n. Once the base are same, you can plus the power, right? So equal to x to the power of n plus n. For example, x to the power 3 and x to the power 2, which is equivalent to the x to the power of 3 plus 2, right? So the answer will be where x to the power of 5, right? So second rule of power is where once the base is same, you have to plus you can plus the power, right? The third rule, x to the power of to the power of n. So in this case, you can multiply the power here. It means that equivalent to x to the power of m and n. For example, x to the power of 3 and to the power of 2, right? Sorry, to the power of 2. So in this case, it is equivalent to the x to the power of 6, where you can multiply the power together, right? So x to the power of 6. Rule number 4. Rule number 4 is where x to the power of n. So in this case, this power n is for the x as well as for the y. So in this case, you can write in a way where x to the power of n and y to the power of n, right? The example will be where x to the power of x and y to the power of 3, which is equivalent to x to the power of 3 and y to the power of 3. So in this case, the power 3 is for the base of x as well as for the base of y, right? So you have to know that this power rule is where the power is for the x as well for the y. Okay, the rule number 5 is where x divided by y to the power of n. So in this case, the power is where you can multiply, this is for the x as well as to the y. So that's why x to the power of n and y to the power of n. For example, x divided by y to the power of 3 will be equivalent to the x to the power of 3 and y to the power of 3, right? So where the power is for the x as well to the y, right? So this is the 5 rules of the algebra.